In this video, I want to demonstrate what to expect once you receive your email to configure your Model 3. So this is a real email that was received today, and it's actually one of my buddy that reserved his Model 3 over 2 years ago. So once you receive the email, it's just advertised the Model 3 has a performance version. And to design your Model 3, you just select this link, design yours, and it takes you to a Tesla website. I already log in. Basically, is your user login with your user password that you used to reserve your Model 3 initially. And now we have several options to configure your Model 3. You have your rear-wheel drive, dual motor all-wheel drive, and dual motor all-wheel drive performance. There are quite a big difference between the dual motor all-wheel drive and dual motor all-wheel drive performance in terms of options and obviously performance. We'll go through each of these versions one by one. So let's start with the rear-wheel drive for $49,000 MSRP. So the options that we have to select starts with the color. Now, color-wise, you have the solid black that comes with no charge on top of the MSRP. If you select any other color, there are extra charges. So the first 4 colors after solid black is an additional $1,000, and the last 2 are $1,500. So the first 4, we have Midnight Silver Metallic, we have Obsidian Black Metallic, we have Deep Blue Metallic, and Silver Metallic. And the last 2 that cost $1,500 are Pearl White Metallic, Pearl White Multi-Coat and Red Multi-Coat. I definitely think that the multi-coat is worth the cost. For durability, I'm not sure how Tesla paint holds up, but there's been some quality issue with at least the solid black double coat. Something to think about when you're selecting your colors. And you have an image of the single motor at their rear wheels, so you can see this highlighted in red. Your EPA estimate is 310 miles with a full charge battery. Now, just want to remind you all that Tesla recommend charging your battery up to 80-85% to minimize the degradation. And that leaves you really with 275-280 miles of range. Your top speed is 148 miles per hour. And your 0 to 60 is 5.1 seconds. Again, starting price $49,000. This is because you are required to select the long range and premium interior package. That is for Tesla to be able to ramp up without going bankrupt. Okay, so the Model 3 with the low range, 210 miles, and no premium package, that will come later. 6 to 9 months from now is the current estimate. So the other options you have is to select the wheels. It comes with 18-inch Aero wheels. You can upgrade that to 19-inch Sport wheels, which costs an additional $1,500, which I think is actually a bargain. Here's an image of the interior that you will be getting. It shows a premium black package, which includes a leather-like with sway or Alcantara hand armrest liner. Now, in my previous video, you can check out, I did go into further details on what the premium package includes. It gives you a lot more detail in my video. For example, here it just lists it at a high level. Definitely check out my other video if you're interested in what comes with the premium package. And lastly, you have your enhanced autopilot for $5,000. If you do decide to get the enhanced autopilot after delivery is going to be $6,000. You have self-driving capability in the future once laws and the technology catches up with the regulation. Then that's $3,000. Now if you decide to get this after delivery, it is now $5,000 instead of $4,000. One item I forgot to mention is with the order now prior to July 1st, you actually get unlimited LTE access. So this comment here, all orders placed before July 1st will receive premium connectivity with satellite maps, with live traffic visualization, and car streaming media and over-the-air updates by way of Wi-Fi, etc. They will start charging for this if you order any Tesla after the end of June. So something to think about if you receive this email and you're still debating whether to order now or later. This might be something that you should take into consideration. Okay, so that's your Model 3 rear-wheel drive. So let's move on to your dual motors all-wheel drive. So let's see what options come with this $53,000 MSRP car. So color-wise, they're the same options that you can select from. The image now shows dual motors, one in the rear and one in the front. And your EPA range is 310 miles with a top speed of 145 miles per hour. Your 0 to 60 time is 4.5 seconds now, so 0.6 of a second faster than the rear-wheel drive single motor Model 3. Okay. Everything else, all the other options are the same as what I just mentioned for the rear-wheel drive only Model 3. Okay, so let's move on to the dual motors all-wheel drive. But before I do, I want to point out the delivery in months for the rear-wheel drive and the dual motor all-wheel drive. It's 3 to 5 months. However, if you select the dual motor all-wheel drive performance, it's only 2 to 4 months. So you actually can get a Model 3 a lot quicker if you select the performance. Of course, this comes with a little premium of $11,000 on top of the dual motors all-wheel drive non-performance. But the option may persuade people to select the performance versus the non-performance. Color-wise, you have the same option. Here's an image of the motor. They look to be the same size as the dual motor non-performance. You have a top speed of 155 miles per hour if you select the performance package, and 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. You do have additional upgrades exclusive to premium performance. It doesn't list it here, but I'm sure it includes a bigger caliper, and you also have probably more pistons for your front and rear brakes, as well as red painted calipers. Wheels, it comes with 18 aero wheels, that's standard. The only way to get the 20-inch performance wheels is if you opt for the $5,000 performance option that includes carbon fiber spoiler, aluminum alloy pedals, as well as the increase in top speed. There's no option for the 19-inch performance wheels, so it's either 18 or 20. I'm not too sure if I would spend $5,000 for this option. If I was in the market for the performance, I would get aftermarket wheels at a lot less cost. So here's an image of the 20-inch performance wheels, carbon fiber spoiler on the right here. So it looks like the emblem does show dual motors for the dual motors Model 3. I'm not sure if it's only specifically for the performance version. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the emblem here where it spells out dual motors, but maybe that might grow on some people. And you have your performance pedals. Okay. Another difference with the performance version is the interior selection. You now have white premium seat exclusive to the performance Model 3. So here's an image of how it looks like. I think it looks great, a lot better than all black. It does bring out the contrast interior and the modern look that the Model 3 has. So something to consider when selecting the performance version of the Model 3. It does cost an additional $1,500. I think it's definitely worth it. And then lastly, you have your same enhanced autopilot and full self-driving capability, which cost remains the same as the other two version. So there you have it. If you opt for all the options, you can see this performance north of $70,000. Hope this helps everyone who is expecting their configuration email or has the configuration email and still debating on what to select. Definitely put in your order before July 1st. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit that like button for future notification on new videos.